Lisa this morning?
Still nagging.
Yeah, but do you think she suspects anything?
No, I don't think it was her that was following us.
Well, we're in the clear then, aren't we?
Yep, we can start spending. It's all ours.
Take a whiff of that.
I'm going into Leeds for some serious shopping.
Well, hang on. What's your family going to think if you turn up with loads of designer labels, eh? You still got to be careful.
Well, I don't want to be careful. I want to have fun.
Of course we can have fun. We've just got to do it away from the village, that's all. Ever been to a casino?
Yeah, I used to pop in every night after school.
Well, tonight's a good night to start then, isn't it? I've got a mate who's running a gambling night, but it's all hush-hush. We might even double our money. The champagne lifestyle starts here. Here goes one for you. And one for me. You've got to look the part, though. I don't want anyone to think I'm walking in with a school kid. And, make sure you look classy. I don't want you showing me up.
Why do you always have to spoil everything?
No wonder the health service is in such a mess.
Paper boy's off sick again.
Probably treated by Dr. Abbott. That woman knows nothing.
Well, Jamie delivered them.
Yeah, always glad to muck in, Viv.
Yeah, well, Mum's here to help now.
I've got things to do.
What things?
Important things.
You still owe me a day off? Is it matricide when you slaughter your own mum?
Well, in your case, I think it's a mercy killing.
Where's Viv?
Good question.
I've got an appointment this morning with a solicitor for the campaign.
Oh, well, I could come with you.
Yeah, great. Need some support.
Can you manage on your own, Donna? Well, no, not really. I'm contemplating suicide. Not that anyone cares. Oh, I'll just leave on my own. You know, that's great. No breaks, just by myself. I was hoping you could do me a favour.
Well, if it's money you're after, I'm afraid the condemned girl spent her last on breakfast.
Well, don't tell anyone, but I'm meant to be on a date tonight. Only the thing is I've got to wear something classy.
Oh, you're lucky to have a bloke. I've been dumped.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, probably for the best. Hard to carry in a relationship when you're in prison.
You're not going to prison.
Maybe. Anyway, you tell me about your fella.
Well, I'll probably try to pick up someone else while we're out.
Sounds like a rat pig. Don't know why you're bothering.
Because I like him.
Picked up this really nice dress at the Jumble. Might be able to alter it for you.
Oh, would you?
Well, give me some practice and I'm sewing nail bags in the knit.
Oh, thanks, I'll pop home later. Hiya. Oh, this is daft. What you're doing is wrong. I've told you. We can share it and have a great time together. I don't think your boyfriend would like that. Look, he's taking me to his mate's casino tonight in Horton, but I'd rather be with you. Maybe we could dump him and hit the tables together.
Look, leave me out of it. You and Scott are made for each other.
Oh, I hope we didn't go too far.
I was thinking we didn't go far enough.
Hey, that's enough mucky talk. I've got to try and smooth things over.
Can I help?
No, you'll just wind him up the wrong way. Leave it to me.
I must see a man. About a dog.
About yesterday.
The less said, the better. You are a very vulnerable woman. I think Sandy is trying to take advantage.
It was just a joke.
A joke? Hardly a laughing matter.
Alan, you really can be a pompous prig sometimes.
You really don't seem to understand the seriousness of the situation. This is a very sensitive time for you.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Well, I know how much you miss Seth, but you cannot replace him with Sandy.
That's it. You've gone too far this time. Just go. Clear out of my house.
What?
How dare you tell me how I feel? You don't know how I feel. You never have and you never will. Just go. Clear off.
This is a one-off designer dress that must have cost a fortune. But I got it for a £5. Don't really think Betty knew what she was selling.
I wonder who gave it to the Jumble.
Oh, must have been Sadie. She's always having rich blokes buy her presents.
I'm going to have a wardrobe full of this stuff one day.
Oh, dream on. Still, might be enough to get this bloke drooling over you tonight.
Yeah, when he does, I'm going to play it cool like I don't want to know. Well, he knows about the baby. I don't need to think I'm easy.
Yeah, well, listen, There's no harm in making them wait, all right? Now, I will do these alterations, and you get yourself back in your pumpkin before the clock strikes.
Yeah, anyone asks, I'm with a mate in Hutton.
What's this?
Oh, it's a present. I booked you in for your granddaughter's wedding. My way of showing me appreciation for all the work you've done.
I have told you before. I know you're trying to help, but you're wasting your time. You might as well cancel and save your money.
I'm not worried about the money, so we'll keep the booking in case you change your mind.
That is not going to happen.
Oh, hello. I'd like to arrange a shoot for about 20 people on Thursday.
Oh, I'm afraid we're fully booked. Oh, but you're in luck. We have a cancellation for Friday. I'm not sure that you will get in anywhere else at such short notice.
Oh, no, that's fine. I thought you might lay on a small buffet afterwards. A few decent bottles, a bit of salmon, some game, nothing elaborate. Do you think you could manage that?
Well, I'm not sure.
Of course we can.
Fine. I'll see you Friday.
Thank you.
You handled that well.
Are you sure we can get it organised in time?
We'll get the caterers in.
I'm absolutely whacked.
Let's get you upstairs, my little love.
Would you mind bringing in my shopping, please? I couldn't lift another thing.
Yeah, sure. You shouldn't be doing the cash and carry anyway. Not in your condition. You should have left it to me.
Well, as a matter of fact, I didn't go to the cash and carry.
So where have you been?
Well, that doctor upset me so much I was feeling really old and dowdy. And
Don't be ridiculous. You look gorgeous.
well, I needed a bit of a lift, so, and I just happened to see this shop that did designer maternity wear, and I thought that might just be the job.
Well, I suppose you deserve an echo tweet.
So understanding. You see, I needed a bit of a lift.
How much did you spend?
A few hundred.
What?
Well, it might have been a bit more.
I'll be with you in a minute. What can I do for you? You?
Not bad for a stupid school kid, eh?
Where'd you get that from?
Del boy at a jumble. Must have been Sadie's.
It was always.
Oh. Well, you've probably had it on your arm before then, haven't you?
Not funny.
Oh. You miss her.
Just leave it, will you?
Well, I'm sorry about your broken heart, but you're the one that said I have to look classy and I ain't got time to find anything else. So I'm wearing it, right?
Right.
What now?
Oh, you look really good in it.
Thanks. I hope you're not planning on going like that. Otherwise, you'll be the one that's showing me up.
Yeah. I better go and get changed.
I hope she's feeling guilty.
Oh, Mum doesn't do guilt. She's probably thinking of ways to wheedle around him.
I guess. You had a row with your boyfriend?
No. I haven't got one. Oh, I think I know what it is. What's she done now? I can't say. Must be serious. But it's not really her fault. It's just somebody is leading her on, and I'm worried she's getting out of her depth.
Did you, manage to smooth everything out with Alan?
Well, let's say I made my position clear.
Better. No need for any unpleasantness.
Oh, no, there won't be. I threw him out.
Hurry up.
Right.
Let me do that for you.
Not going to show you up, am I?
Oh, you'll do. Look, I know you don't really like me. I know you're out on the pull.
Well, the way you look tonight, you never know. You might even pull this off.
I'll take that as a compliment. But I've never been somewhere like this before, so I was hoping you'd spend a bit of time with me first.
Don't worry, I'll look after you.
Thank you.
And remember, if anyone asks, you're 18.
Yeah, I've been saying that since I was 12.
And be careful who you speak to, because I can't be looking after you all night.
No, you'll be chatting up the sappers. Come on, let's go.
Come on!
I've made all the arrangements for the shoot and the cleaners have just arrived.
Thanks, Edna. Oh, I was hoping we might have a chance for a
I'm
little...
going home now.
It's still frosty. Looks like you're losing your charm, Dad.
Nobody likes to be estranged from their family. She's just being stubborn.
Might take a while to talk around.
Wedding's this weekend.
Gonna have to admit defeat, then.
Maybe not. Betty?
Huh?
Have you still got Eve's number?
Why?
You might be able to help me do a good turn.
I know I'm new to this, but the idea to win.
I'm just getting warmed up. As easy as you think, you know.
Mum taught me a bit about casinos. I bet I can do better than you.
Hello, darling. Now, what do they call you?
Champagne.
That's an unusual name.
No, that's what I drink.
Not still niggled with me, are you?
No. Right now, I'm somewhere between furious and hopping mad.
You said nothing was too much trouble. You said you wanted to look after me.
Yeah, but I can't, can I, if I'm in debtor's prison? Viv, we need all our cash for the campaign.
OK, I suppose I did go a bit over the top. Could take a couple of things back.
Really? What, they give you a refund?
Well, I wasn't quite sure if the silk suited me, so I did get it sale or return.
Fantastic. Right, I can take it all back.
All of it? You said I deserved a treat.
OK. You can keep the support stockings. We don't want you getting varicose veins now, do we?
Wait, I think we need to talk about this.
Really worried about her, aren't you? Yeah. She never, ever thinks things through. Nothing's for nothing in this world. There's always a price to pay.
Right, so who's this bloke that's leading her astray?
Look, I've said too much already. Oh, it's Scott, isn't it? Look, I know he's your brother, but...
Don't have to apologise. I've had to warn mates of him before.
He's an idiot. And Debbie will work that out and give him the elbow.
I don't doubt it. She thinks she's hitting the big time. They've gone off to this dodgy gambling night in Hotton.
Oh, yeah, I've been invited to that.
Have you?
Yeah. So maybe we should go on.
Oh, just because you fancy a spin on the table.
I just thought we could keep an eye on Debbie, make sure she's on the straight and narrow.
No, if she thinks I'm checking up on her, it's just going to make things worse.
Well, we could pretend we're coupling. Act casual. I'll find an appropriate moment to have a word with Scott, man to man, wall him off a bit.
Oh, yeah, like he'd listen.
I can be very persuasive.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, come on, it's got to be better than sitting around here with her worrying about it.
You certainly love your bubbly.
Once I start, I can't stop.
Well, in that case, why don't we take a bottle or two back to my place?
I don't think my boyfriend would like that.
Oh, well, he doesn't know. Not going to harm him.
Why don't you ask him?
Well, I'd love to stop and chat, but I've got to look after my friend.
Giving you the elbow.
Not my type. Anyway, I thought I'd better come back here and check you haven't lost anything yet. Beginner's luck. Why don't you go back to the table and stick it in one red?
No, Mum said you should always quit while you're ahead.
You can't stop now.
I'm moving on to the slots.
That's a month's game.
Yeah, not if you keep your eyes open. That machine there, the woman's been chucking a dosh down it for the past 20 minutes.
That's because it's not playing out, obviously.
No, but it will do. I reckon the money will dry up before then. Go on, quick. Get on it before no one else does.
Well, maybe your mum doesn't know as much as you think.
very down.
He deserves to be for making out that I'm trying to replace Seth.
Nobody could do that.
My Seth wouldn't want me moping. He'd want me to be enjoying myself. And that's all I'm looking for with Sandy.
I'm not sure that Sandy is entirely trustworthy.
Oh, I'm delighted to hear it. Won't want to be wasting my time with somebody dull.
Well, perhaps you should try and explain that to Alan.
I shouldn't have to. It's my life.
Well, you wouldn't want it to cause a rift between you. Nothing good ever came of feuding.
It seems to me that you should be the one thinking on that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. King, but I'm afraid you're still barred.
Diane's not here. I was hoping you could turn a blind eye. It's in a good cause.
Well, okay, if you make yourself scarce if she comes in.
Thanks.
Can I get you a drink, Edna?
I'll leave you to it.
I was alarmed to find relations so frosty between you when I got back.
A simple explanation, darling. You're married to an idiot.
There was a slight misunderstanding over a couple of paintings at Oakwell.
Misunderstanding? What he means is I might not have noticed that the paintings had been stolen if I hadn't been having an inventory done.
I know you think I'm interfering.
I'm afraid I do, but I realise that you don't understand the situation.
I know that the biggest mistakes I've ever made in my life have been falling out with the family.
I fell out with my granddaughter some time ago. If I really believed that she was a changed character, then I'd go to the wedding.
It's got to be worth a try.
I don't know why she wants me there anyway. Oh, it's probably my son's doing. No, can't face it.
Suppose I offered to go with you, and then if anything goes wrong, I'll bring you straight back.
Why should you do that for me? I'm just an employee.
Oh, you're more than that to me, Edna. You stood by me when others didn't. I'd like to do the same for you.
I know that you mean well, but you don't know the whole story. I'd rather the subject weren't mentioned again.
So it's a definite no, then?
It is.
Having a good time.
Well, that's what worries me.
You sure there's a problem?
Look, trust me, Jamie. It's bad news.
Yeah, you're right.
Right, now's our chance. I'll tackle her, you go have a chat with Scott.
Oh, fancy seeing you here.
What a coincidence.
Not really. Jasmine's asked me to talk to you.
What about?
She's worried about your intentions with Debbie.
Oh, is she really? Well, you can tell her from me, we're just mates.
Right. So you wouldn't mind if I cut in then?
You fancy her, do you?
What? Wouldn't climb over her to get to you.
Well, I don't think she's your type.
Well, what's it to you if you're just mates?
Oh, just saying that you think you can do better, that's all. But that blonde girl over there, she's absolutely beautiful.
Really?
You might go with her myself, but I'm looking after Debbie, so if you buy a bottle of champagne, she's yours.
See you in a bit.
Debs, you must say all this is wrong. All I can see is you being a misery. Don't you know how to have fun? Where's Jamie?
But in about 5 minutes, he'll be having his collar felt by a gorilla in a monkey suit.
What, you think that's funny?
Hilarious! The guy, and he's taking down a peg or two.
Can't you see what this money's doing to you?
You told her about the money.
One of the great injustices of life. You can choose your friends, but you're stuck with your mother.
I know exactly what you mean.
I thought Val would be fun.
Compared to what? Bubonic plague?
Let me know if you want to swap. Put it on her tab.
Here you go.
If you're trying to soften me up, it's not going to work. I still want my money.
Like I said, I'll pay you out of my fees.
If you're as sloppy at your job as you are at haggling over paintings, that could take some time.
If you want it quicker, we can always sell the alpacas.
Certainly not. They could prove an attraction when I open Oakwell to the public.
That puzzles me. Why do you suddenly want to open Oakwell?
I feel it's my duty to share all that heritage.
Rubbish. there's one thing you hate, that's ordinary people. The last time a coach driver stopped to ask for directions, you let the dogs out.
You know, I really don't have time to sit here and listen to all this. Just get me my money.
Oh, I'm sorry she's been such a pain.
No, don't blame her. You behaved stupidly. There's more to all this. There's something she's not telling us.
Might as well leave that here for the next time.
Might not be a next time, seeing as you blabbed.
I'll sort it.
Well, you haven't done too well so far, have you?
Well, maybe if you didn't always treat me like a kid, I wouldn't need to have turned to her. Let's just get one thing straight. There's no way Jasmine's going to make me give up that money. So why don't you stop nagging and start concentrating on showing me a good time?
Right. I admit, I underestimated you.
Yeah, well, just don't let it happen again.
I won't. In fact, I think you and me make quite a good team.
So let's not make things complicated, eh? See you tomorrow, boss.